So an employee of mine, their car blew up. That is an honest reason not to come into work. And so I'm here by myself, but luckily for you, it's not a busy day. So in between talking to customers and being jovial in my employment, I'm working on a bow. I'm working on that same hard maple bow. So I've got my lines on there. Gosh, I don't know if you can see them. 9 inches, 9 inches, 9 inches, and I gave myself plenty of room here. And I was a little, what would you say, conservative. This is no way going to be floor tillered, but I just want to see what it looks like as a bow by getting rid of these big old lumpy tips. You could do it a couple ways. You could use a draw knife. You could use a farrier's rasp for the whole 9 yards, which I'm going to show you once I use my fun tools here, what I'm going to do. Now, there's a fence rail. I'm going to be tricky here. See this fence rail right here? Before I made my shaving horse, I mean, this is going back 15, 20 years. This was my shaving horse. I just had a fence rail and used a piece of rope to tie the bow to and use my draw knife. So you make do with what you have. This fence post right here with this rag, it's all indented because of years of having a bow tip on it and chopping. I will show you some chopping, but first I need to talk about 2 of my favorite tools. This was made from a roofer's axe. You can see the remnants of the roofer's axe here, and I've been splitting wood on a rock, so I need to fix that blade. But this is like a broad axe. It's flat with a single bevel. I call it my wonder tool. This is for working hides. I did a lot of working with hides with this. Throwing it too with this long handle. Works out well, but the benefit, going back to reality, of having that flat and a bevel is when you're chopping on the side, it digs in. It doesn't bounce off as much as the tool I'm actually going to use now. The Strayed Priscilla. This is the brush sword you need to have. You need a Priscilla, a Strayed Priscilla. Wonderful. And straightened a lot of times, because I also use this for throwing. Both full rotation, half spin, and no spin. And it also makes bows. But it has bevel on both sides, so it kind of bounces off a little bit more than the wonder tool. You want to see John work? Watch John work. Can you see it? Here you go. That's as much as I'm going to commit to, because working down to the lines with the chopping tool, concentration, I can't do 2 things at once. I can't walk and chew bubble gum at the same time. Don't judge me. But when you're doing something like this, you're going to want to hit it at an angle like this and not try flat, because if you do this accidentally, go in this line when you're working this one, game over. Catch my drift. The same way works when I'm fine-tuning it with my farrier's rasp, which you shall see tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a good day. Tomorrow, Saturday. Take that to the bank. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a good one. See, I'm serious.